Welcome to the blue corner from Cork in the Republic of Ireland, Shane the Pain O'Neill!
Well, a man whose reputation preceded him for his debut here about a year ago now. Shane O'Neill, the hard-hitting, tough Irishman, had a terrific tear-up with Micael, who's on a little bit later this evening as well. And he's fast becoming a fan favourite here in London.
Yep, the Irishman in England now, trained under Chris Carley. Coached Kieran Kettle himself for a bit. Still helps out with a lot of his fighters.
Shane O'Neill!
Shane O'Neill, a master of elbows. But he's up against another master of elbows this evening.
And now please welcome to the red corner from South East London, Micael Too Smooth Calunga!
Here he is, Micael Too Smooth Calunga. Went viral with a spinning elbow knockout on another show. I think it was Super Fight Series, KO from a spinning elbow, and UFC and all these other big productions were reposting it. Went all over the world, and then he came here on Muay Thai Grand Prix and did exactly the same thing, spinning elbow, knocked out a Greek opponent.
Micael Calunga!
Like you say, Dave, just occasionally you get a fight that on paper has got bloodbath written all over it. And this may be one of those.
And this MTGP A-class Muay Thai rules bout will take place in the minus 69 kilogram division over 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you firstly, fighting out of the blue corner. He brings a record of 19 wins with 9 defeats. He's representing Carley's Muay Thai and the MMA clinic in London. By way of Cork in the Republic of Ireland, it's Shane the Pain O'Neill! And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, he brings a record of 8 wins, only 3 defeats. He's representing Double K Gym in South East London by way of Portugal. It's Micael Too Smooth Calunga!
So Ireland versus the UK then. O'Neill and Calunga.
I had the pleasure of going to Athens, fighting on the Muay Thai Grand Prix in Greece. Micael Calunga was. Fantastic performance. And he took a points victory out there.
Well, we know this is going to be an aggressive bout, but it was really great to see the coaches just exchanging kind of friendly glances and smiles before the contest. I think that kind of sums up the spirit of the sport that we're in, Dave.
It certainly does, and of course Chris Carling in the blue corner there used to coach and helps coach at Double K for Kieran Kettle. Helps out with Charlie Peters and used to coach Kieran. So there's a great relationship between both sides here, and these two, this matchup is one I've been excited about myself, just from a fan's point of view.
As I say, we knew about O'Neill before he came over and announced his presence in London. And Michael Fan was someone that had really impressed us and had been so dominant in so many of his performances. And when those two met, my goodness, he really showed what he was all about, O'Neill.
Yeah, Shane O'Neill is a tough Irishman, but I don't think there's any other kind.
I don't think there is.
But Micael Calunga has just a style about him.
Just unorthodox, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stiff high kick there.
He's got a great way of moving and how he reads the fight as well. Southpaw. Good body kick there from Calunga.
Just good defensive awareness too, wasn't there? Just saw the counter left hook coming, covered up top.
You see Calunga step back into orthodox, step forward into southpaw, fights off of both.
How dangerous is switching? How exposed can you be during the switch itself?
Because you fight differently when you're fighting a southpaw to when you're fighting an orthodox. So when somebody switches stance, it's hard to know which side it's coming from and what to do to counter it, which way you move around the ring. There was that first elbow there from O'Neill.
Didn't miss by much, did he?
Nope. Testing each other out in the clinch, see who's stronger.
So any early indications for you, Dave, as to how this one's playing out?
None at all.
Pretty close, isn't it? Pretty close.
This is one of those that could go any way at any time. Don't blink, that's all I would say. Look at that left hook landing on Shane O'Neill's face.
Right,
Calunga switching on now.
Knee through the middle as well, just as you said, Dave, just as the seconds tick away on round number one. High kick again.
Calunga's strong.
Turn him here, turn him. Step across him.
Well, they met the ropes with force there.
Here we go in the replays.
O'Neill looking for the catch and left at counter. You'll have the kind of feeling out process. You get the impression that's completely finished yet, Dave.
Yeah, I still think they're trying to find the mark, trying to see who makes a mistake where. That's very much what that round was about. O'Neill tried a couple of times to find his mark with the elbow. Wasn't too far off, as you said.
Corners, 10 seconds.
As we know, they are game changers. It just takes one elbow to land correctly.
As you say,
it can be good night.
That's absolutely it, isn't it? Could just completely change the pattern of the contest, and O'Neill will be looking to throw that with increased regularity. Nice left hook right hand from him in there. Calunga comes back with a body kick.
Oof. A little short uppercut on the inside there. O'Neill pressing forward now. See, Calunga throws his kicks up at different angles just to see where he can get through, and O'Neill just did the same thing. Threw that teep straight up the middle, almost like an axe kick really, but again just to try and find a mark, see who can make a mistake. Nice simple work from Calunga scoring there. Good body kick from O'Neill.
Standing with some force, didn't it? O'Neill just a little bit of momentum shifted his way, perhaps.
Calunga's evasion skills are very good, and O'Neill just had him against the ropes and obviously didn't see where he could capitalise on that because he didn't press forwards.
As you
Let
say,
Calunga out.
that's it. As you say, just feel that's where he needs to try and get him, don't you? Just to get him static with his back to the ropes.
You
Got
can
real
see
power, O'Neill.
Yeah, you can see O'Neill's corner telling him to come forward. Good kicking on the counter from Calunga.
Nice catch there from O'Neill, just pushes Calunga back again. Neither fully committing at this stage though, Dave. It's just edgy.
Yeah, it's 3-3s this is scheduled for, so good kick there on the counter from Calunga again and again.
O'Neill caught, just missed the right hand.
Nice turn there from Calunga, pushing O'Neill against the ropes.
Knees landing a little cleaner in the clinch there from Calunga as well, Dave. Just in southpaw switches as he comes forwards.
Good body kick from O'Neill. Whoa, there's a spinning elbow from Calunga.
As you say, he was famous for it, and we wondered whether we would see it. We did. Good round from these two. Top right of your screen, Dave. Do you think Kieran Kettle will be happy with how his man's performed so far?
I think he will, but I think both guys need to now step it up, and someone needs to take the lead here and really impose himself. I don't feel like either has wanted to take that chance.
Uncharacteristic tentativity from both men.
Yeah, I think it's a mutual respect thing, and it's also looking for who makes the mistake, and neither's really seen that opening where they feel confident to go in and capitalise. As fatigue sets in the final round, it's make or break time. But now it's all for the taking. Who wants it more?
Well, that was a nice low kick from Calunga, just buckled the leg of O'Neill momentarily. O'Neill heavy-handed, he's trying to let the hands go a little in this third round. Needs to. O'Neill just fainting, working his way back to centering, wants to keep himself off the ropes, wants to try and back Calunga onto them, and he's just manoeuvring him into position, ready to strike. Oh my goodness. There's a big grin from Calunga there. He's looking for that kind of Hollywood elbow, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to create another viral sensation. And he smiled because he was, well, he was some way off landing it. Short left hook from O'Neill, bangs the 1-2 in. Did that hurt Calunga?
That was a nice right hand there from O'Neill. Solid right kick from O'Neill as well.
Oh, lovely return fire though from Calunga to the body. This is really good. Just what we wanted to see. These guys just letting the shots flow.
O'Neill doing well to hold position. I'd like to see Calunga kick with a bit more intent. Sometimes his kicks aren't full power. Not that every kick should be full power, but you can hear the smash of O'Neill's kicks landing a bit more. Nice left hook from O'Neill. Like that, you can hear that bang, but O'Neill going over there.
As you say, Calunga just kind of fighting more like a 5-round fighter, isn't he?
Yeah.
Backed up near our commentary position. Calunga working away.
Calunga walking forwards now.
Nice sweep attempt there from O'Neill, but Calunga held firm.
Getting scrappy now. This is where mistakes happen.
Straight right hand, Calunga just pushing O'Neill back onto the ropes as they go into the clinch with less than half a minute on the clock. Nice work there from O'Neill. Just maybe the fatigue setting in a little for Calunga, but he's kneeing well in the clinch.
O'Neill doing well to pull Calunga's head down. Just in the closing stages of that bout. It's going to go to the judges. I did not expect this to go to the judges, put it that way.
Didn't quite catch fire, did it, as we'd maybe expected. Round 3 was a little bit better than the first 2, but it was almost a high-level stalemate at points there.
It was, and that's a good sign of a good, solid matchup, an even matchup, which is what we want to see. So a good test for both guys. And for once, these gentlemen will go to the judges' scorecards.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights from an excellent third round between O'Neill and Calunga. And as the two fighters are brought to the centre of the ring, referee Sean Boland and our marshal ceremonies Peter Lowe has got the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these men after 3 excellent rounds of action. And at the end of those 3 completed rounds, your ringside judges have reached a unanimous decision, all in favor of your winner. Fighting out of the red corner, it's Micael Too Smooth Calunga.